Hi, my name is Lance Allen with Crush'em, and I'd like to give you a real quick tour of how an audio enhanced showing works in a live listing. Now, follow me on inside. As you enter the door, you're going to trip a sensor, which will start a video playing on in a tablet close to the front door. And what this video is going to do is it's going to tell you that as you travel through the property, carry the tablet along with you, and important messages are going to be played to you about the property. And then once you're through, just come back and set the tablet on the docking station. So let me take you through, I'm just going to show you a couple real quick sensors just so you can kind of get a taste of it. But as we travel through the property, here's what's going to happen. We have sensors placed throughout, and it will pick up your heat signature and start playing messages. So that one right there. This sunroom is a great bonus to the property. It would make somebody a wonderful home office or gym with all of this great natural light. Now, this sensor talked about something positive. Let me take you over to another sensor, and I'll show you one that actually addresses something negative. And I don't know if you noticed this while we were outside filming, but this is a super busy street and very loud. That's why I'm having to use this special microphone. But that's already a strike against you whenever you're trying to sell a property. When somebody's coming in, they are aware of it. So we like to take the bull by the horns and wipe that strike away. So I have a sensor right over here that's going to do that. Now, you may be aware that this property does sit on a relatively busy street, but what you may not be aware of is just how quiet it is when you shut the door behind you. You can attribute that to how strong and solid these houses were made back in the day. Certainly something you'd want to highlight to, like I said, wipe away that strike that's against you. Over here we have a sensor that the realtor wanted to describe how to get to the seller, because a lot of the mechanical upgrades are there and it's kind of hard to find outside, so she wanted to make sure that nobody would miss that. But let me take you up here to my absolute favorite sensor of the entire property. I have one right here. I'm going to trip it when I come through here and take a listen. Okay, this might just be my absolute favorite element of this property. It's time for a history lesson. This porch is actually considered a sleeping porch, and sleeping porches date back to the early 20th century when the discovery of germs prompted a fresh air frenzy. Doctors believed that being out in the open could help treat tuberculosis and deter other airborne illnesses. Even the White House had one. It was erected on the roof during the Taft administration. Now, if you have one of these topics, use it. These things are like gold. Anything that you can make the person think about the property again when they leave is a win. You want to be the forefront of their thought, whether they're discussing it with their spouse, whether they Google it, whether they tell a friend, or whether they just think about it. You are inching up that list a little bit every single time over all of the other properties that they are looking at, and that's what you want to do. That's what we mean by crush your competition with our services.